Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. Great to be back guys on another video here on the FS19 to 22 map making or map conversion series. I'll rather say this is episode 8. So a warm welcome to you. If this is your first time on my channel, please do subscribe. I really appreciate, and also if you like the content, do give it a like. I appreciate, man. It does help everything. Good, man. Great, guys. So where are we? We currently on basically, I've just jumped ahead a little bit, added all the boring sell points. Nothing much to report there. It's just you've seen us do the one in the farmers market. And it's all the same thing, just adding XMLs and adding i3Ds. You'll see I've used all the same i3D for them all. Just a little bit of a edit here and there on the XMLs themselves for the names and the different products they sell or buy rather, because it's actually a selling station. They call it a selling station because you are selling to it, you know. So they are a buying station actually. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's get stuck in and get going. Right, so what we're doing today, I'm putting in the fertilizer bins as well as the seed and all those things. And I thought I'm going to do a custom one, or let's give it a try and see if we can even do a custom one. Is this fertilizer bin from Meridian? It's the fertilizer bin 1620. All right, and that is here. If we go to Farming Simulator 22 data placeables, it is Meridian fertilizer bin 1620. So that's the i3D I've just imported, and then we're going to grab this XML directly. Control C. Let's go to a new tab, into our map, which will be Nevada there, maps, and then XML is the right spot. That's where we want it. So I'm gonna try and edit this fertilizer bin so that it does multiple things. So just for fun, I just see if we can add some more stuff to it. So instead of just fertilizer, let's see if we can add it's fertilizer, and then we've got herbicide, and we've got lime. Fertilizer, lime, herbicide, but herbicide is a liquid, so this won't work for the liquid really. And then we've got seed. So I wonder if what else we can do with this. There is lime. You don't get herbicide in a powder, so it's not really much we can do. So I was just wondering now. Good. It will be fun to see if we can add something else to it as well, like for instance any dry things. So there's lime and there's fertilizer. So let's see if we can add lime to it at least. Unfortunately, I already have lime on the farm, so I'm actually shooting myself in the foot here. But it will be nice to check it out and see if it's possible at all, you know, because in the XML itself, this is the one that we've copied into our map. So that one I must close. That's the in-game one. So we want the one that I've copied. We want to quickly have a look. It's a silo. That sounds clear leveling silo. Here's the silo info. So it's a loading trigger. So that is the trigger itself, full type. So we're going to have to add here just lime like this. I'm going to double click lime, copy it, and then unloading. So let's do that at everything there. Control V, lime there. And then storages, we want storages also to be able to do and start full lever. Now this one here, we might have to duplicate this. I'm going to add it here just for fun and see now. Save it up, all right, like so. And then let us quickly have a look now if we can figure it out, you know. Right guys, now that we've set all that up here in the XML, we can now quickly go back to our placeable system, and we need a line for the Meridian. Is it the Meridian fertilizer bin 1620? And if I recall correctly, let me just have a quick look. It's in my D drive under my other maps backups, FS22. It was, I'm going to tell you now which it was. It wasn't Ravenport. Did I do it on Pilgrims? Western Australia is the one I'm looking for. Placeables, where's more placeables on that? I don't see the placeables. XML. XML, maybe I put it in here. Here we go. Okay, it is a Meridian farmer. Flat bottom bin. It's definitely, it must be a somewhere. Control F. Flat. That is what it's called. It's a fertilizer, sorry. Liquid fertilizer. Limestake. Main farm herbicide. What have I done here? It's crazy. Okay, if it's not in that one, then it must be on my sorry guys, I'm fooling around now. It's not Ravenport. Trying to figure out where I put that. I just need a line for that. I suppose we can just grab it from thinking of any of the in-game maps. The in-game maps doesn't have that in them. Okay, let us have a look at that one in the D drive. Let's go back there. Maps backups. FS22. Not Ravenport, but Western Australia. I must actually see my Western Australia map, the one that I have for Modhub, that one. Maybe I'm missing it, that it's on this one. Let's have a quick browse here. Where's my placeables? Moddesk map XML. Placeable. Yeah, I can't believe I'm missing it. Okay, fuel tank, selling stations, lime station, grain mill, farm building, greenhouse, flat liquid flat bottom tank. So I think it's going to be okay to say fertilizer bin 1620. There it is. It is a fertilizer bin 1620. I was going to say I have it somewhere. I know for a fact I've got it somewhere. Oh my word. And the thing is, all of this is just because some have got a different name, some has got a map bound ID and all that kind of stuff. So just to get the right thing going, you know. So it is mapdir. So we will just customize this now to our thing. Farm ID 1, default property true, definitely. And then we want to go to where we've put it. So it is in our XML now. This is Western Australia. We can close that. So fertilizer bin is in maps XML. Copy that. Back to the XML. Okay, so all we can do now is do that. Control V, just like that. So it's maps XML fertilizer bin 1620. That's the correct bin. And then we're going to go back into the XML position and rotation. So click on it, get our position and Control Shift C, override this boy, Control V, and then rotation 180, 90. Let's just make sure. Control Shift C on that too, and then just drop this in here. Control V, just like so. And for our Moddesk Northern Mills, have we got two? We've got one spare there, so that's good. So all I need is the fertilizer bin 1620. Just overwrite that like so. and we are ready to roll. Now we can check this in game and just have a quick browse to see. Oh, but mind you, yeah, that's the right XML. We've modified that, and now we can just save the map to be sure. It is in the placeholders, so we won't have a double thing over each other, and we can quickly run into the game and check it out to see. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting for sure. Let's just get to our map. There you go. And see what flies by. That's the coal diffuse. I still haven't had time to check what has flipped there with quality loss. I still don't understand that error. My word. I don't know who flipped it. Oh, there's quite a few things running past there. What is that? Let's have a quick browse. Okay, that's just stuff on my previous stuff that I've added. Fertilizer bin. Not defined for placeable silo storage. Okay, that's interesting. Placeable silo storage 0 start fill level 0. You see, I think it's got to do with that thing. That's why I said it is probably best to just test it out and see what's going on there. Let's visit this thing and have a quick browse if it does work. If we press R here, we can put lime or fertilizer in, so that the functionality does work. So if I buy lime, I say yes. Is it now full? There is no more space. Yeah, so I've actually bought it. Top right you can see yeah, that I've bought it. So the functionality definitely works. Control Shift S. Let's quickly get a tool there to load it in. Let's just get a tool to buy and load it up. Oops, wrong key. And see if it does work. We can get some lime into this boy. Yeah, okay. So the functionality worked, but it has got that warning, which I think might be because of that line that we need to duplicate. So let's check if that is the problem in the actual XML. Remember I said to you, I don't know if it's going to work, but here by storage is the fill level. So let us do this. I'm going to go take the lime out there, Control X, like so. Grab the line, Control, oh man, I'm going crazy now. Let's just put in lime there, like so. Fill level 0. Okay, let's save it like this, and now let's just give it another bash and see what has changed. Maybe just maybe. Let's see. So it can take fertilizer and lime, but maybe that will be the trick. It will be interesting. I haven't tried this before, but you can already see it is working. It's just got that annoying little error that fly past there. So we'll see now what that was. I didn't see anything now. Let me just rewind back. Honey, sugar, raisins. That's just one of my sell points. I haven't put the correct stuff in there. I think that was it, guys. That was it. Definitely it. And we know now it does work, so it's no point in testing it again, but we can have a look. Press R. Lime or fertilizer. Isn't that awesome? Okay, that's so cool. Alright, that's so cool. So that's how you modify an in-game bin to take multiple stuff. And I suppose you've got lime and you've got fertilizer in the one now that you can. But unfortunately you can't do both. So I can put 2 of these bins, so you can obviously then have 2 bins, one for fertilizer and one for lime if you want to do that. But like I said, on the farm I already have a lime station, so it's no point for that to put another lime station down. So I'm going to leave it at 1, and we'll, for the next thing we want to do is obviously do the others. Alright, so at least that one is done, the fertilizer bin. Alright guys, something very interesting that I've noticed here on the XML usage. If you do these bins multiple things inside, multiple products, there are silos. If you can look at the type, the placeable type for them, this liquid flat bottom is a silo, and I believe for the other one, for that what was that, Meridian, was also a silo. So you can put multiple things in them. And what I've done is I've had a look. If you go into the game and just save your game, and you open the placeables.xml for the game, and you've bought some stuff in it, you can actually get this nifty little silo addition that you can add to your placeables.xml. So what I've done now is I've gone into my own placeables.xml, and I've added the silo to both of them. And what you need to do then is your place will look like that before you've added that silo bit to it. And then you need to take out that little / there and drop in just the placeable, the bottom part of it with the placeable at the bottom, so that when you click on it, it needs to be purple like that, start and end, because otherwise it won't work. So you just need to have the start placeable and the end placeable, and then you have to remove that one / there by default form property where mine is just that last / there, so that the / actually comes to here now, you see. So that's basically it. And then you can what I was actually thinking now is to, instead of having two silos with multiple things, having one for herbicide and the other one just for fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. So I'm going to do it like that, and then what I need to do now is obviously I want to make this, I wonder how many, it's 5,000 liters. Maybe start with 10,000 for the game to start, you know, just to be sure. That's 10,000, 10,000. And do not delete the zeros at the back. It must always be there, guys. The amounts in front of the zeros, that is the liters. Alright, so just be careful with that. So then obviously the one will then, how's this going to work now? Because I've only got one XML for them. Yeah, I don't think this will work unless I build another XML for it and then call it different names. So let's do that rather than see if that works. Control C. So let us call this a liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer tank. Liquid fertilizer. Oh, now my caps lock is on. My word. Liquid fertilizer 1630. Alright, so let's do that for the one, but now I must copy that and go into my mod desk and do that, and then I'm gonna have to, oh sorry, Control Z, I have to copy that and duplicate that line so that we can now put this one as a liquid herbicide tank. Herbicide, like so. And I'm going to leave the tank out. I'll just call it liquid herbicide 1630. Alright, so that will be the other one. Control V, just copy and paste that in there, so it's the same. Alright, and then we need to make sure that our XMLs are the same. Liquid flat bottom tank is the one. So let me just grab this liquid herbicide 1630, Control C, and then in here liquid flat bottom tank, it will be that one. Control V, like so. And then what we do is we duplicate this one like so, and then copy that other name this one, Control C, and bring that over there to the directory. Override that like so. So these are two tanks. The one is liquid fertilizer and the other one is liquid herbicide. So now we need to now just modify these XMLs once again. Okay, so this one, let us make this one the herbicide tank. Oh no, which one is this? This is the fertilizer. So this one needs to be the fertilizer, because this is the name that shows on your PDA. So liquid fertilizer will show there. And then now liquid fert. So this is actually the one just straightforward, which it was as it used to be, you know. So should actually not have changed anything here for herbicide. Liquid fertilizer, herbicide. There, we must remove that. I hope this is going to work, guys. We know this. We know it worked the way I just had it. So if this doesn't work, then we'll probably come back to fix it again, you know. Alright, so that one is done, the liquid fertilizer. So let's do the liquid herbicide. So this one is going to be herbicide. It's interesting to modify things like this, you know, just to play around with it and fiddle about. So this will be herbicide. Just remove all the fertilizer stuff. In my mind, it should work like this. I'm not too sure if it will, but it's always good to just have a check, you know. Always good to try. Alright, so there's a 2. Let us have a browse in game and quickly see now what it. Oh, we didn't do that one's name on top. So let me just exit here quick, because otherwise it's going to show both names there. Like so. So let's just quickly fix that too. This one, oh, I did herbicide. Oh wait, I'm getting old, guys. And that's the liquid fertilizer. Alright, very good. Farming simulator, let's have a look. Oh word. Alright, good stuff. And I think after this, it's enough stuff for one video again. Don't want to make these videos too long. I've had a few that was like more than an hour, like almost 2 hours on the one, you know. So let us not go that way. Alright, let's see if anything flies by. It's out of the ordinary. Now there's 3 yellow ones I haven't fixed yet. There you go. And voila. Confirm. Alright, so that's all good. Let's jump in here, visit, and actually we should now have already got stuff in here. But let me just have a look what the PDA says. They are actually now on top of one another. That's the one liquid fertilizer, and that one is herbicide. Wonderful. So if I now come here to the buy thing here for this, I can actually only have herbicide in this tank. Alright, so that does work, guys. No errors. I love it, man. And this one only liquid fertilizer. Right, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Definitely very nice. I'm happy with that. No problems, no errors. And it is definitely working. If I now put my Mahindra down here like so, we can quickly test it just to make sure, because we want to. And also, if you come in here to your levels, if you go down to there's liquid fertilizer and there's herbicide. Wonderful, man. It does show the 10,000 that I've added on in the placeables.xml. Very, very nice. I like that. So now if we bring any equipment, oh, but this can't do liquid stuff. Oh my word. It would be quite funny if we can fill that little tank with liquid stuff. But anyway, I know for a fact it's going to work because we have tested it. Have we tested it? No, we have tested the output, but I'm sure the output should work. We can quickly. I wonder if this thing will handle an animal tank. Where's animals? Where's that small Joskin tank? This thing can only do water. This thing can only do water. You need something that can do herbicide as well. We quickly just buy a small tractor, man. How much money have I got left? 56 grand. How much is this thing? 43. Just enough. Just enough, just enough. It's actually overkill, but an underkill rather, not an overkill. I could have put a sprayer on it, you know, by the looks of it. But what I want to do is just check if we can unload. There you go, it is loading the fertilizer. F12, vehicle, empty. Let's just try the other one. Herbicide. Wonderful, guys. That is awesome, man. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Good stuff. Well, I hope this video has been instructional and fun. I try my best, guys, to make put as much info as possible and explain as much as I can. But yeah, so far our farm is coming on nicely, our town is coming on nicely, our sell points is like really taking off. We've got almost all our sell points on. Now we're just populating all the farms with all the goodies so that we can farm like crazy. And one of these days, guys, you'll be able to run your own map of Nevada, South Africa. Good, man. Okay, guys, have a wonderful, awesome day, man. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe, and also do share. I really appreciate, man. You guys have a fantastic day. Take care, man. Cheers.